Welcome to the next module. So now let's talk about average view duration and average percentage viewed. These are two metrics that people, actually YouTubers, can find within their YouTube dashboards. Average view duration indicates how many minutes the video was watched on average. On the other hand, the average percentage viewed is simply the same metric but shown as a percentage. So if a 4-minute video was watched on average for 2 minutes, that's a 50% average percentage viewed because 2 minutes is 50% of 4 minutes. So YouTube uses these two metrics to determine a number of things. And I will give you a simple example here. So let's compare two different situations. Let's compare a 15-minute tutorial and a 4-minute tutorial about the same exact topic. So let's assume that the longer one, the 15-minute tutorial, gets a 3-minute watch time on average. So from all those 15 minutes, people watched only 3 minutes. That's a 20% average percentage viewed. Now, let's assume that the other one that is 4 minutes long or 5 minutes long will get a 2.5-minute watch time, and which means that it received a 50% average percentage viewed. Now, what that might tell YouTube is that the 15-minute creator has made an unreasonably long tutorial in an attempt to get a very long view duration and maybe trick the algorithm, or simply in order to make more money from AdSense. Okay, so, and people might get frustrated and disappointed by that video because it's so unreasonably long, and that leads to low satisfaction for the viewers. And we will talk about the satisfaction later on. Even if the watch time is still longer. So in the long one that was 15 minutes long, people watched on average 3 minutes of that entire 15-minute long tutorial. On the other hand, from the 5-minute long tutorial, they watched 2.5. Okay, so they only watched 20% of the first video, and that might indicate that that video was unreasonably long and it didn't need to be. So it's not, it doesn't satisfy people maybe, and it's taking too long to get to the point. So it's not probably a great video. So if you think about it yourself, how many times have you watched a tutorial about something that in your mind should have been 30 seconds long or 1 minute long, and then it ended up being 10 minutes long because the creator added very long intros and they added outros, they added other things there that were not really that essential. I mean, it happens all the time because creators want to make their videos as long as possible so they can get more money from AdSense. And it has happened to me, it happens to me all the time. And that's one of the things that makes me very frustrated and angry when I watch tutorials on YouTube, because I go there expecting like a 3-minute solution, and then I get a 15-minute video, and I don't want to watch a 15-minute tutorial for something that I know should be solved within 3 minutes. So now let's move on. This is how these metrics show up. Here's an example from a video of, from a client's video where you can see the average view duration for one specific video and the average percentage viewed of that specific video. And this is how they show up on the backend of YouTube. So this is how the clients will see them in their dashboard. Next on, we have likes and dislikes. Likes and dislikes is a number that's represented as a ratio of likes over dislikes. So if a video gets 70 likes and 30 dislikes, that's a 70% like to dislike ratio. And then we have satisfaction, which is something that is measured in likes, comments, or retention surveys, and probably many other metrics too that YouTube takes into account. So that's not really something that is available to us, but it is definitely something that YouTube tracks. Okay, so YouTube does care about the satisfaction that a video offers. So satisfaction is actually something that you need to keep in mind, although when you're making thumbnails, because that has to do more about clickbaiting people and stuff like that. We will talk about those things later on. The creator of the video is the one that has to think more about satisfaction, and it's something that most YouTubers unfortunately fail to think about. So that's pretty much it for this module, and I will see you on the next one.